All right. Anyway, with the Netflix thing, I was gonna say too. I was reading another thing about them where they're going like $2 billion more into debt to try to cover their production costs.
Yeah, you said they're like $14 billion in debt, and they're taking $2 more billion of like.
They're at 12 point something billion dollars in debt now.
Oh yeah,
and they're looking for next year to do another $2 billion.
Yeah.
To continue their stuff.
Netflix's long-term debt load stood at $12.4 million at the end of the third quarter. Introducing another $2.2 million adds up to a new year total of $14.4 billion.
It's so crazy.
Weighed against a new cash equivalent tally of $6.6 billion.
It's I don't. To me, it boggles my mind how you stay afloat with that much of a debt.
Well, I mean, like Netflix has almost gone out of business once already. Like back when they were DVDs only.
Didn't Amazon almost go out of business?
They really turned it around, didn't they?
But
well, yeah.
Amazon has technically never made a profit still.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
yeah.
It happens
Like,
a lot.
They're always like,
But like
Well, the CEO has made profit.
well, it's like if you don't make profits, you don't have to pay taxes.
I know Sony,
yeah.
Sega, and Microsoft, like when they make a console, they don't start making a profit towards the end of the cycle.
Yeah.
But Nintendo always made a profit.
yeah. Well, they always stay cheaper, and they don't have like.
Well, they go all in on the
I mean,
software.
Yeah, I mean, look at the Wii versus like the PS3, and like
I know
sure, the
the
Wii is cheaper, but then you also have the games that you're going for.
The
and
Wii was made for $90 at the time and was sold for what?
200.
200.
Might have been 250, but 200, maybe 200.
Yeah.
I know the PS3 cost $1,200 to make, and they sold it for at first what, 800, 700?
It was 700.
Yeah, they were losing like 300 for everyone they sold.
Mm-hmm.
But
And that's still expensive to buy, you know. That's
yeah,
high
yeah.
for consumers to be like.
yeah,
I
well,
want
they
that.
bet on that emotion, like that emotion engine or whatever.
Well, that was allow them to backwards compatibility with the PS2.
Yeah, and they dropped that,
Yeah,
and then they
dropped
changed
it
more
eventually.
stuff. I can't believe they turned around so much, and they started at the end of the cycle, caught up with Microsoft a little bit.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Sorry, I read Dr. Teak who's like cooking the books with Blind Wave. Like, I see, we need you.
We need a blind wave. We need to do a blind wave cookbook. Just some of the stuff we've made.
No, not that kind of cooking.
Well, I didn't read it, but
Jeez.
it made me think of a blind wave cookbook.
No, not a cookbook.
We have a
Cooking
Blind
the
Wave t-shirt
books.
Oh,
Yeah,
well,
at blindwave.net.
we do.
bookie.
And on my chest.
Damn it. They're slapping him. But no, yeah, just I don't know. We were talking about it the other day about Netflix and like, you know, the money's just constantly
Glad it
moving
was that
around,
shirt
so they're able to
instead
stay
of something
afloat. But I'm like, that's a
Another
lot.
shirt underneath that.
Yeah.
That's a lot of money to be like down on, to be like.
And
Well, it's because it keeps going in and out. So they're paying. Their investors are getting what they want, but it just they still have debt. You know what I mean? But they're not growing in debt, or maybe they are. Well, I guess now they are, but they're still making profits too.
they got a lot of competition coming.
Yeah, they do. Isn't it weird to think about? Like they really started this whole craze. They didn't start it, but they started the craze for it.
Well,
And all these other companies now they're going to be competing, and because I remember like 5 years ago, I was like, oh man, this is better. Like the way the future is going to be.
Yeah.
But now it's not. It's going to be worse than cable. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, you know, they came around and killed Blockbuster, so it's only right that something comes around and kills them.
well, the thing now that I guess,
Blockbuster is like smiling right now.
Blockbuster's still around.
Are they?
Yeah.
What do they do?
There's like one in Canada.
Oh,
No, there's several in the United States. The one that was featured in Captain Marvel is still in business.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Oh,
It's a real.
no, they rebuilt that.
Who paid for those renovations after she fell through the ceiling?
Yeah.
Samuel Jackson.
But
Motherfucker.
But no, I don't know. Originally, I was hoping that like Netflix would be the spot you could go to, and they would have the companies that you could just go to one place and you had all your stuff, you know. But now with the way you're talking about, you know, cable and whatnot, at least the benefit I guess you have now is that you can be like, well, I want to pay for Disney and I want to pay for HBO, but I don't really need the whole movie lineup of HBO, Cinemax, Showtime, you know, all that kind of stuff. Or
Yeah.
I don't need like.
But now
I don't need the basic cable channels because I don't want any of those. I just want HBO, or I just want, you know, like you
And it's still all on demand, so like you could.
choose when to watch it instead of
Yeah.
like, well, what's on the guide? I'll watch that.
there's not
one,
enough
I
time
guess.
in the day to watch everything you want to watch now.
Yeah.
So it feels like, you know.
Yeah, and I don't have time to like wait on their schedule to watch it when I need to watch it. You know.
But you can
Yeah,
get
I'm
like
definitely getting Disney Plus, though. Shit.
you can get HBO this month and watch everything you want to watch, and then
Yeah.
Netflix next month and watch everything. And
You have to
just
cancel your,
cycle.
you have to cancel your subscription. It's annoying.
It's not
and
too bad. It's not like Facebook.
Yeah, it's not like deleting your
It's
Facebook.
not like Facebook. Dude, which Facebook has their movie thing they're doing or whatever.
Yeah.
Dude,
I
that's
don't know.
crazy, man. Like, what the fuck?
There's just so many things. So yeah, I don't know. We'll have to see what Netflix's future
Might be good for us.
because they may end up losing people who are like, well, I just want the Disney stuff. I don't need Netflix. There's enough on
Well, because now
Disney.
Disney's
Yeah.
leaving them, and
And they're cutting and down on people account sharing and stuff too.
Office is leaving, but Seinfeld's coming, which is weird.
That's all you need, baby.
Seinfeld,
That's all you
how
need.
much?
yeah.
How much did they pay to keep Friends for another year? Like $1 million something.
It was a lot.
It's got to be
It
more,
was
more than 1 million, right?
I don't remember. It was a high number that I'm like, that's a lot to keep that there for a
I'm
year.
pretty sure
It was-
they all got paid like $1 million per episode.
yeah,
I
they
don't remember.
did.
Maybe it was.
The last season they got
Maybe it was
a
like
lot.
10 million or 100 million or something. I don't know.
I think it was like 100 million
Yeah.
to keep
It
it
was
for
a-
another 6 months or
Chad's saying
something.
100 million.
Yeah,
That
100.
sounds better.
100
Off
million
by 99 million.
just to keep. Yes, I know. It was a lot of money.
Yeah, I know.
But wait, for me, when you get to $1 million or 100 million, it's the same thing.
You know, to me, to me, 100,000 and then 10 million is the same thing.
Like, it's a lot of money for that show. So,
Yeah.
which is shit, man. We're almost at the end of the year. I need to finish off that series.
The last Blockbuster is in Oregon. It's the only one still open in the U.S.
Why?
Or maybe I don't know.
no, there's blockbusters in Alaska as well.
Alaska.
It might be like the lower 48.
That's not United States.
Yeah, it is.
Not really.
Dude, I was
Yeah,
looking
it
up
is.
property in Alaska. Just,
Why?
They pay you to live there.
Are you moving? What?
No,
They
no,
pay
it
you
like-
to live there?
They do. There's
We need population for state funding.
there's occupancy subsidies that
my
the
God.
state pays you to live there.
we're just saying, like, if I had some friends who want to go into some property and like a hunting cabin or something like that, like maybe it's like
Oh, did it-
$100,000, and we all like get 4 or 5 of us. That'd be pretty cool. As long as there's a lake in the middle of nowhere, I wouldn't want to like some shitty town. You know what I mean?
Who's doing this?
I won't say their names.
Oh, you mean you and like friends?
Yeah.
Okay, not like me or Rick.
No.
Oh, thank God. Okay, you had me worried. As I'm like, who's doing this?
Nope.
There's hardly any internet in Alaska.
Well, I don't go there for the internet. Hey, but I heard this place had great internet.